Okay, we bought a new outbound super peg awning. I showed you on episode 1. We got one that was a bit of a dud, so we had to send it back. And this is the new one we put on, and it was delivered within a short time. So I'll show you how we set it up. A bit of sun hitting this side of the kitchen, so it'd be good to have a bit of shade on the kitchen. So I don't worry about flipping that back over. So we've got 3 Velcro straps here. We take this side around first. I've deliberately kept these ratchet straps permanently on it, so you don't have to go ferreting around in spots to try and find it. It works quite alright. They just put permanently on it. Give that a light tighten. Now the other side. Put it around onto the roof rack. Tighten that as much as we can. Now, because of the 2 metres out here, this acts as a huge fulcrum and puts a huge strain on the tailgate. Might work all right on a roof rack, but I don't know how people get away with it really, because you think the weather's calm, but you don't know. A draft of wind could easily pick up and flip it back on. But when the awning was done up, you couldn't get any movement. But that's a massive movement in that, and that's all because of the fulcrum of lifting things. I'll show you that later with a demo. So I've permanently put these legs on. So I'll just drop them down. So these will be a permanent fixture. They go into there, and my drill. I just drill straight into the feet. And job done. And then I'll put this expander wall across, expander pole. But you see now, there's just no movement whatsoever. And you can have the peace of mind if a gust of wind picks up, even though it's dead calm, a gust of wind can pick up. There's just no movement whatsoever. And then if I want to, I can put 2 extra poles here to make it even stronger. But that's tied back to there, so that keeps that fairly sturdy. And I'll put another pole in here. So that's rock solid, works really well. To just prove a point on a fulcrum, so the distance for levering, let me see, I'll get something small to just over exaggerate it, very small. So with this great big log here, it's got no one that'll budge, even this way I can't get it to budge. So with a great big long lever, I'll stick this in lifts up easily up and down. So that because of that long distance, gives you that extra leverage to lift things like that. And that's what I'm saying about the awning. The further out you get, the more stress it's putting on the brackets for it to move up and down. Similar system to what I'm doing here. Really well. I was a bit worried about the height getting into the camper, but because you're kind of bent over as you enter the camper, it doesn't seem to bother us much at all. When you come back out of the camper, you come out backwards instead of frontwards, and that works all right. Right, just testing out hopping in. And I'll come out backwards. Hardest part, just reaching up to the zip. And that's reasonably good. Works all right. There's another convex pole you stick in here when it's raining, and you just put it into here and it keeps that up. But because it's calm, I'm not worried about that at the moment. I've also put this tarp up here, and that fills in that gap here, so no rain can get into me here. And I've also made another one I can put up there. Okay, so I had this left over from somewhere, and it's got a sail track on it, and I've put a sail track underneath here. When I can find it, there we go. Because as you can see, if you come down the side here, come a bit to your left, there's a big gap here. So if it rains between the vehicle and the camper, there's quite a gap. So I'll put this up there. And that'll pull over there. I tie that down there, and that'll stop any rain coming through that gap on this when it rains. Right, as an accessories, I've got two awning walls, one with a window in and just the middle one. And this awning on it can either go on this partition or that one, so you can swap them either or because of the same length. So I'll put these on. They are all velcroed on, which I think I prefer the zip. The velcro pulls away a bit when it gets windy, so I would prefer a zip, but we'll see how it goes. Work out where the bottom is. There's the bottom. Right, now I'll peg them out. Bought the old super peg little metal ones. This turns around, so when you put it in you can hold it without getting your fingers knocked off. Okay, find the drill. 13mm. Just to come out a fair way. There, the window wall. Yeah, this is where it gets a bit tricky because it's against the vehicle. I can't really pull it tight, but I may be able to do it here. Nope, still not that one. I'll do anyway. Right, I'll do all the others. It's still, I'd rather have it just come straight down in the corners. Very hard to get it tight on the corners. And the velcros, just as I was pulling it down, it just kept pulling away from the velcros. So with a very strong wind, not having the zip, I mean instead of the velcros, I don't know how it'll go, but let's have a look inside. It's very, very soft sort of material. It's not the canvas like the roof. It makes it very easy to handle, I suppose. So with this window, quite handy. If you haven't got the wind to worry about, have a window open, but it gives you quite a big area here. But as I said before, I'm not sure how it'll handle the strong winds. I can't see the advantage of having velcros. It doesn't give you the strength, and velcros doesn't last forever.
Is it easy to fold up?
Yes, being that soft, I don't know what it is, polyester material, it's very soft and quick to fold up.
So that's just coming away already there.
Yeah. Right, now to pack up, get these pegs out that I put in. Hold this arm away. Put in clips to hold them in. They fit up nice and flat. Release this here. I leave these buckles on. I've squeezed the thing there so it doesn't come off. Works quite well, leaving it in there. Then when we fold it back into here, to stop it falling back out all the time, before I fold the other side, there's a Velcro strap in here, and I just fold that around. Just hold that in. Be nice to have a little shelf you could just put it into. And then I'll do the other side. Use a little Velcro strap here to keep that tight as well. I fold it, then I'll find the two Velcro straps and I start folding. Throw the pegs, the cords in there. Nice and wet, ended up in the bucket. Try and get it as tight as you can. thread those through. Would have been handy. See how they got a square. Have it tapered so it feed into these D-locks a bit easier. Bit tricky to feed it in. That's it. So we'll zip her up. That's it, job done. Right, so in summary, very happy with this super peg awning. Comes out, I think, roughly about 2 metres. The wings are about 2 metres on either side. You can see how the lift up door and the tailgate clears everything, works out well there. The material, it's a really good canvas. I think we had an ARB awning before and it really sweated when it was frosty conditions. I don't think we'll have any trouble with this one sweating. So very happy with the canvas. This ARB awning we've got gets very wet underneath. Look at the dew coming off that. It just sweats underneath. About 8 degrees, but even then it just kind of sweats. Very plasticky. Be interesting to see what my new super peg awning is going to be like when these cold mornings. Canvas. Probably a couple of things. There seemed to be a big gap here for some reason, and it's like this arm should be on top of that other arm, but there seemed to be quite a big arm here. I think we'll really benefit from it. It's going to be terrific just unfolding it in, say, a minute or less than a minute. Have it all unfolded and set up so we don't have to worry about the sun or the rain. We can have the camper up and just jump out and set it all up when the rain comes or if it gets too hot in the kitchen. So I think it's going to be a great asset. These brackets that we had made up again in Geelong, these are really well made, stainless steel. Very happy with that. They should last us a long time, so I think we'll really benefit from this awning. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. We'll let you know more how the awning goes.